Hello, welcome to this DCS AH-64D tutorial. In this video, I will cover how to set and edit routes. Routes are a collection of waypoints that you want to fly in an order. To begin, let's go ahead and look at our TSD. I will just set some random waypoints out here that we can use for our route. We can either input these manually using the previous methods or with our cursor. So I'll add a waypoint there, I'll add a waypoint there, I'll add a waypoint there, and let's see, I'll add a waypoint there. So let's say we want to fly from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. We're going to set up a route determining this order. What's nice about routes is when we set a route, when we fly over the waypoint, it will automatically select the next one and then direct us to it. Or we can manually set a direct to from the route and it will just take us right to wherever we set rather than the next one in the order. So let's go ahead and go to the button B5, RTE, route. And here we can see on the right, we are in the route alpha. We can either immediately start to set it, or we can go to push button B4, RTM, route menu, and then select the route we wish to create. So I will create Bravo, make sure new is selected. I can close out of the route menu now that I've selected the route I want to make, and you will see Bravo. Now we have two methods to create a route. We can either hover over the waypoint, hit add, and then click the cursor. So it's now selected, and then hit the end key, and it will input the waypoint. Our order goes from bottom up, so we start at waypoint 1, and then it ends the route. So if I wanted to do waypoint 2, I could hover over it, click the cursor. We now have waypoint 2 selected. And it creates a line showing the direct path between them. And the same thing, hover over 3, click the cursor, waypoint 3 selected, and 4, click the cursor, and now we have built a route out of these waypoints. That's an easy method if they're all close to each other. But let's say they're a bit further out, so it's going to be not as easy to try and use the cursor method. We'll build out alpha now. So now to add a route, we can click add. Under point, instead of using our cursor, we can click button L1 that shows the question mark. And we'll type in the waypoint number. So waypoint 01, enter. Waypoint 1 is selected. Add it to the route by clicking end. Now let's do waypoint 2. Click the point option again. Waypoint 02, enter. Waypoint 2 is selected, end, and so on. Let's zoom out a little bit. Waypoint 03, add it. Waypoint 04, selected, add it. So that's two different ways to build a route, either by using the cursor or by entering the waypoints. Here we can see the order of our route. Like I said, goes 1, 2, 3, 4. If for some reason we wanted to reverse the route, say we traversed from 1 all the way to 4, and we want to go back from 4 to 1, we can go into the route menu, select the route, and then hit the R5 button reverse route, and we will see it reverses the order of the waypoints. If we wish to delete the route, all we need to do is select it, hit delete, select it. It's going to confirm that we wish to delete the route we will hit yes, and now it has been deleted. Let's close out of this root menu. Now we still have alpha selected, so say we want to go back to our Bravo root menu, Bravo is current, close the menu. And now I'm going to talk about navigating with the root. So as it stands, we can see that waypoint 1 is selected with the underline here. If I turn on my helmet, we will see there's waypoint 1, our direct to. It's going to direct us to waypoint 1. Our direct to is always going to have the underline on the waypoint. If I select waypoint 2, 3, or 4, you will see it becomes bolded on the display, and it gives us information for the waypoint on the bottom, but it does not change the direct to. Even if I select waypoint 2, our direct to is still on waypoint 1. So the plane will automatically change it from 1 to 2 if we fly over the waypoint, but if we want to skip the current one, we can select direct, the waypoint we wish, and now you'll see the underline has changed to 2. So now our direct to is out at waypoint 2. Same thing, direct 3, it's at waypoint 3, direct 4, and it's over at waypoint 4. Very convenient if you want to skip from waypoint to waypoint rather than flying directly to one. Or I can take it back to waypoint 1 with direct waypoint 1. Just keep in mind, wherever your direct to is going to show with an underline. You can select waypoints, once again, to get their information, but it will not change your direct to unless you click direct and the waypoint. If for some reason we wanted to delete a waypoint, we could select it, hit delete, and it is no longer going to be in the root. So I'll delete 3. 3 is gone, and our root updates. That covers all the basics for making and utilizing roots. Thanks for watching. I hope that helped.